You may have heard about odd real-life folks. The reality we really inhabit differs from the one we once believed to exist. Although the planet is tiny, there are a wide range of individuals living there. It is now time for you to get to know some of these odd and quirky folks that share our globe. Don't forget to watch the full video to learn more about these people. Here are the 10 strangest people in the world. Conjoined twins Abigail and Brittany Hensel are from the United States. They are very symmetrical for conjoined twins and disymphatic parapagous twins, providing the impression of having a single body without noticeably deviating from standard dimensions. Each has its own spinal cord, heart, stomach, and pair of lungs. Twins share control of one arm and one leg. Learning to walk, crawl, and clap needed cooperation when people were newborns. They can both eat and write at the same time. Coordination is necessary for tasks like sprinting, swimming, combing one's hair, and operating a vehicle. People who are strange frequently make sure they have odd characteristics that help them stand out from the rest. They frequently take home a well-deserved victory in a tournament with a broken record. To win the contest and get to that level, they undoubtedly work hard as well. Cathie Jung, who is renowned for having the tiniest waist, is one such individual who most definitely merits recognition. You might be startled to learn that this small is 15 inches if you're wondering how small it is. That's right, as you were working hard to go even closer to 24 inches, someone managed to surpass 15 while you were far behind. Ngoc is yet another strange human being who inhabits our planet. What makes him odd, exactly? He is a Vietnamese insomniac, after all. Since roughly 30 years ago, he has not slept at all. Naturally, his inability to fall asleep is due to insomnia, but what's strange is that he appears to be functioning virtually normally. He can also handle a lot of farm work. It is true that he needs some medical assistance, which is understandable given that going without sleep for 3 decades can lead to serious physical and mental problems. Most people are familiar of Michel Lotito, a person who can devour anything. This guy, who was born in Hungary, has earned his many record-setting accomplishments. He can eat practically anything, even metal and rubber, and yet live. He has consumed a full aircraft in addition to automobiles and bicycles. He has never experienced a significant illness despite eating such an unusual diet. This could be as a result of the fact that his intestines are built in such a way that they can withstand any form of poisoning from food, if they can even be considered food. Indian farmer Sanju Bhagat has a protruding tummy his whole life. Everyone began making jokes about his being pregnant. They had no idea that some of what they were saying was accurate. Sanju had trouble breathing when he was 36 due to his expanding tummy. He was subsequently sent to Mumbai's Tata Memorial Hospital for an urgent procedure. When they began operating on him, the doctors discovered that he really had a fetal disorder, not a tumor as they had initially suspected. In this instance, a fetus becomes imprisoned inside of its twin. In other words, Sanju spent the entire 36 years carrying his twin brother's mutant body inside of him. Supatra, the hairiest teen from Thailand, has an extremely unusual ailment that causes hair to grow in areas where it would normally not. It's true that this frequently made life tough for her, but she doesn't see herself as being special and her condition doesn't bother her much. A lady named Goodman has the ability to detach her eyeballs from their sockets by 12 mm, or 0.47 inches. She now holds the Guinness World Record for the farthest protrusion of the eyes. She resides in the American city of Chicago, Illinois. One day, After receiving a blow to the head, she discovered her ability to explode eyes. Since that day, she has been able to pop her eyes out on cue, and when she yawns, her eyes popped out considerably farther than normal. She has made an appearance on David Letterman's Late Show. Kim Goodman was listed by Guinness World Records in their top 10 accomplishments of all time list for their 50th anniversary in 2004. After putting videos of her expert tongue tricks online, Florida native Gerkary Bracho Blequett rose to fame online. She can use her lengthy tongue to lick her eyes, touch her elbow, and even the lobe of her ear. She intends to lick everyone who stands in her way in order to break the record for the longest tongue in history. Julia Gnuse, also known as the Illustrated Lady or the Irvine Walker, was born in 1955 and has tattoos covering 95% of her body, including her face. As the most tattooed lady in the world, she held the Guinness World Records. Gnuse was diagnosed with porphyria in her mid-30s, a disease that causes skin blistering when exposed to sunlight. She started getting tattoos to hide the scars left by the blisters because they frequently leave them behind. This can result in burns of the 3rd degree. Her buddy, a plastic surgeon, had advised her to have a tattoo of her skin in a light skin tone that matched the color of her scars. They attempted this, but it didn't work out as they had intended. Since the tattoos are just decorative, they do not stop the skin from blistering. Iranian bodybuilder Sajad Gharibi is referred to as the Persian Hulk. This young man has amassed more than 100,000 followers in a very short period of time. Due to his massive muscular mass, which weighs roughly 386 pounds, he has also expressed a desire to enter the professional wrestling industry. Sajad Gharibi has also stated his desire to serve his nation as a soldier and will shortly begin his training. Due to his massive body, he has become an internet sensation. Which one of these lists do you regard to be the strangest? I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on this. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like our video. Goodbye.